Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Designated hitter.
Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Mark Trumbo is sent packing for out number 2. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Standing in now, Adam Jones, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Previous history with Sabathia, he's collected 24 hits in 79 tries. On top of that, he's got 15 RBI. 2-1 the count. Hit on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box now, Andrew Susak.
Leading off for the Orioles.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to third. Drury loves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All right. Aaron Judge first on the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Peterson has a play, and that retires the side. Here's Manny Machado now.
Leading off for the Orioles.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sabathia gets the sign. Looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Chris Davis now.
Number 19.
And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing for 4.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Number 6. Jonathan Schoop.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Leading off for Baltimore.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Trumbo.
Ellsbury comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Third baseman number 3.
In now, Luis Sardinas.
Sardinas.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Jones, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract.
And we'll have to leave it there.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Andrew Susak.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Standing in now, Joey Rickard. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Faced a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Barehanded by Peterson. And he'll just...
Leading off for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Manny Machado.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Chris Davis. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Stepping in now, Jonathan Schoop, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. The 2-1 home. Fastball down below the knees.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them be.
Little flare out to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. In now, Mark Trumbo. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
So far, this
a swing and a miss that retires.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore.
Into the box now, Luis Sardinas.
it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another one sent foul. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Catcher, Andrew Susak.
Standing in now, Andrew Susak. First pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Michael Givens is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Michael Givens. Leading off for the Yankees. Catcher, Austin Roman. Leading off for Baltimore, right fielder
Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Set up away, but he misses with a slur ball for ball two. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Ray Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike now. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's only 2 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. CC Sabathia. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs.
staying hot?
Oh.
Is it still staying hot?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. What you
Just
need?
the medicine.
Oh, so now
It's like 8:54.
it's good stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, it's over by the club.
Put your ketchup in the refrigerator.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. We bring the bottled waters.
Hot seem to be helping. I got a heating pad that you could probably put on there at night if you want to cut it down low. You got a hot water bottle.
Nah, it's okay. I'm good. Yeah, this thing right here is it's working.
Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Guys are ready to head home after this one. It's the road trip finale between the Chicago. Here's Chris Bryant.
Leading off.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Lorenzo Cain.
Smiley peers in. Here's the 0-1. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. Here's Brian Braun now.
Batting third. Left fielder.
He takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. 2-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Into the box, Domingo Santana.
Leading off for the
He'll
Brewers.
take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. On the ground up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. And Baez will put this one away to retire.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Standing in now, Manny Pena.
Leading off for the Brewers.
He takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he will take a look at a fastball in there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here. And there are 2 away. Stepping in now, Ulysses Chacin. 0-1 the count. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here.
Leading off for the Cubs.
In now, Lorenzo Cain.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hit back up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Brian Braun now. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count. Standing in now, Domingo Santana.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Right side hit hard. Baez has it, and there's 1 away. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now.
And we'll have to leave it there.
Leading off for the Cubs.
In now, Manny Pena.
Leading off for the Brewers.
And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 1-2. It's at the knees and called strike 3. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1-1 the count now. Way in front of that fastball.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11. Christian Yelich will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Baez is there to make the catch.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 48. Boom. Logan.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Standing in now, Ryan Braun. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Drilled to the right side. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts. Corey Knebel has been summoned from.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 40.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A little bit outside. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Skied into very shallow right. Zobrist is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Travis Shaw. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Wind up and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. In now, Manny Pena. He'll take strike one on the inside corner.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it.
Swing and a miss. That
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop.
standing in now, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off from the
First
bottom of the
pitch
ninth.
misses to him. It's ball one. The 1-0.
Orlando Arcia.
It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patience, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-2. Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's number. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Again, another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. In now is Lorenzo Cain as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And there's a called strike two as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. 2 out, nobody on. The Brewers down to their final strike. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And when you pitch an entire game and throw up a scoreboard full of zeros, there's no debate. You're going to be the top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
On 11 hits, no errors, they left 16 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, they left 1 man on base.
I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music wherever I go. Don't need nothing to keep me going on. 'Cause I got music in my soul. 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 I got music wherever I go. Don't need nothing to keep me going on. I got music in my soul. Don't need no money. I don't need no fame. Don't need no house on the beach, 'cause I can ride this train. Ain't got no car to drive you home. Ain't got no number, 'cause I ain't got no telephone. Lord, all I need to get me through the night. Give me some good music, and the world is alright. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music wherever I go. Don't need nothing to keep me going on. I got music in my soul. I don't need no clothes, don't need no shoes. And I got no watch to tell the time, but I can sing the blues. No, I can dance, I can play cool, but I got the rhythm, so baby, don't you be so cruel. Lord, all I need to get me through the night. Give me some good music, and the world is alright. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music wherever I go. Don't need nothing to keep me going on. Don't need nothing to keep me going on. I got music in my soul.
Watching the news there, there's somewhere to go. Waiting for something that's coming too slow. Too slow. Too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow. Too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow.
to me, take a vein from me. Let me know what you get when you pull it. Destiny all night to the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny all night to the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny all night to the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Walking up and down Columbus Avenue, making friends with the ghosts I'm conjuring. I left home 'cause the floors won through. Around the alleyways I go wandering. One and only, can you hear me? Staring at the ceiling in the city club stairway, like an angel flying over me. Oh, one and only, what's the new thing happening? I got my mind set on you. Sundown to sunrise, Lord, what am I coming to? Cast down to paradise. Under the spell of city lights, wrote you a funny Valentine. Let me know if I should send it. Take my broken heart and mend it. Under the spell of city lights. The memories keep me up at night. Passing notes to the engineer. Take a trip to the harbor lights. I think Tony left his heart down there. Can't get my mind off of you. Sundown to sunrise, Lord, what am I coming to? Cast down to
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The Yankees aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page.
Manny Machado.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-1. A weak chopper up the line. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Lifted in the air out to right. Ruth moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in now, Frank Robinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Played on the backhand. The flip to the pitcher covering is that. Stepping in. And he'll step off.
Leading off for Baltimore.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Now he'll step off. Into the box now, Eddie Murray, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ruth is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. In now, Cal Ripken. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Rory has it. And there are two away now.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Skied into straightaway right. Walker moving to his left, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll take a look at ball one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 3-0 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton giving chase. 1 away.
Batting 8.
Here's Chris Davis now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. Standing in now, Caleb Joseph. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box, Manny Machado. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
In now, Frank Robinson. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken.
Leading off the fourth for the Yankees.
Standing in now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down on the run.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The batter, catcher.
Into the box, Caleb Joseph, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Joseph brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
3-1 the countdown. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Manny Machado now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Ruth moving forward, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge burst out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Eddie Murray, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 to the potent switch-hitting bat of Eddie Murray.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
2-2 the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time, and the side is.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, John Mattingly.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 36.
Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Standing in now, Manny Machado, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Mattingly waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
In now, Trey Mancini lays off 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a knee-high fastball. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Into the box, Frank Robinson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Michael Gibbons gets the call.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 60, Michael Gibbons. Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 43.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he'll step off and try again. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Ruth is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Designated hitter.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Stepping in now, Cal Ripken, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The second base
standing in now, Jonathan Scope. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired.
Leading up for the Yankees, right fielder, Dave Ruth.
Into the box, Adam Jones. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's outnumbered 1 for 1-0. It's a heater in there for a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing it.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Joseph leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. He stays alive, still 2-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. another 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. A ball and a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Into the box now, Frank Robinson, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Zach Britton comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 53. Zach Britton.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the